I'm a yarn snob. Whew. Wow. That felt good to say. I have actually been really afraid to say that on the internet.
Curious what your thoughts are on what I'm about to say, so please comment below and be nice, please. You're like, man, she's a yarn snob. Let me explain, because I believe there are two different types of yarn snobs.
The first type of yarn snob, which I think a lot of people associate with yarn snobbery, is the judgy yarn snob. The one that poo-poos whatever yarn you're using that doesn't meet their standards. I am the type of yarn snob where I don't give a hoot what kind of yarn you use, but I have made the conscious effort to use natural fibers. I also won't pretend that I am 100% perfect 100% of the time because I use elastic in my ribbing waistbands. I also agree that secondhand is a really great option. Let me break down why I choose to use natural fibers in my crochet and knitting projects. The more I learn about how plastic impacts our bodies and the environment, the more I'm like, ew. Now, if you didn't know,
acrylic, polyester, spandex, nylon,
those are all made from plastic. I also live in a city and have a desire to connect to the natural world a little more, and using natural materials has kind of scratched that itch a little bit. You might say something like,
those materials are a lot more expensive.
And I definitely agree. They definitely are, but there are some really creative ways that you can find them. It just takes a little more time and a little more effort, and you have to be a little less picky, I think. This post is not sponsored. I have just had tremendous success on Facebook Marketplace. Also, your local Buy Nothing group. I have gotten like close to $100 worth of yarn for free. I feel like a lot of people's advice is to go to thrift shops, but I personally haven't had a lot of success with that. When I go to thrift shops, it's kind of like a pleasant surprise if I find yarn there. And it's similar with estate sales. Don't have the expectation that you are going to leave with all of this amazing wool yarn.
Okay, thank you for coming to my yarn TED Talk. Bye-bye.